everyone, Sophia here, my great challenger. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Getting Things Done. We are in my bedroom. You saw a little bit of the bedroom in the previous video when I decluttered books. I am back here. There's two things I want to do in this bedroom. One of them I actually did yesterday, what Scott did for me yesterday, because I was wiped out. You saw how much gardening I did, right? That was a lot. That was a lot. That mulch, whew. The good thing about mulching is that you don't have to do it every year. So in about 2 years, I'll probably top it off. So next year I can just start planting flowers and not worry about the mulch. Maybe I'll top it off a little bit in areas, but I don't have to worry about it that much. But that was a lot. So I was kind of wiped out, and we needed to fix the curtain. So that's what's coming up next. Us fixing up the curtain because it had fallen off. But there's another thing I want to do, which is finally corral all of the cables that are behind me. So first things first, let's get into the curtains. That was a quick one. And when we come back from that, I'll do my little corralling of the cables. We'll have, I believe, a ton of things that need to get charged. In the evening, we think we've simplified our lives with electronics, but really we haven't. In my case, I have a phone, a watch, a lamp, and a humidifier, not a humidifier, diffuser, that need to be on charge. And for some of you, there's more than that needs to be plugged in by your bedside table. So what do we do with all those cables, right? It's unsightly, so I'm finally tackling that. When I did my bedroom last year and finished it, I said I was going to do it. It took me a year to finally address it. But first, curtains. What else is in this video? We're going to do curtains. We're going to do the cables. I have a lamp that I found on the street, but they had cut the cable, so I want to rewire it, and it's going to replace the lamp that I currently have in my office. It's a beautiful Chinese white porcelain lamp that I want to keep, but it has to be rewired, so I'll do that. And I also want to finally wash, or attempt to wash the window in my bedroom. I moved here in 2010. It's 2024. The window's never been washed. Why? It's double hung, but it doesn't tilt. And it's also the third floor. It's not that easy. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it. It doesn't tilt. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to wash that window, all right? Without falling onto the neighbor's driveway. I don't know how they did it, the guys before. I don't think they did. I don't think that window's been washed. Maybe when we bought the house, he had the guy come in and with the telescopic thing, but I'm not about to do that. So the window's gonna get washed today. And then there'll be some gardening. But let's get started. First, curtains, and then when we come back from that, cables. And welcome to my bedroom, where we have a, we're backlit. We have a curtain rod that fell, and I'm actually not going to do it. Scott is going to do this for me because I just finished gardening, and we got new anchors, and I believe that Willie is going to assist as well. So all we have to do is take those out, put the new anchors in, and move this back up. We may have to get new holes, we'll see, but it's been like that for a couple of weeks, and it's unsightly and annoying. So yep, I like your t-shirt.
Thank you.
The clowns are coming.
Yeah, I bought this myself with my own money.
Did you really?
No, you got it for me as a gift.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a Christmas gift, right?
I think so.
All right. Okay, grab this for Dad once he's done with here you go, and move it to the side. Thank you.
So I found these in the basement. These are plastic. It's a bigger screw, and it's a longer screw. And it's built to go with this anchor. So I'm going to put the anchor in. We're going to try to use the same hole so we don't have to do any drilling.
Okay.
And then you know, we'll see how it goes. Squeeze feels good.
I want it. All right, so welcome back to the bedroom. You know, I mean, you've seen the videos, I'm hoping, of how I transformed this bedroom. You can see that we did fix the curtains, and makes a big difference. At least, you know, it looks better. But now I want to address this. My cables. So yeah, this is the reality here of the cables. Let me turn on my lights so you probably see a little bit better. Okay, so I have all manner of cables here. I have the charger for my phone. Okay, I have the charger for my watch. I have the plug for my diffuser. This is the plug for my coffee warmer. And this is the plug for the light. And it's all attached to this thing here that is then attached to an extension cord that goes to behind the bed. And what I want to do is have one cable. That's it. And hopefully not see said cable. I would like to have this whole space here emptied out. And this is a problem because I'm constantly moving it. You see? I just moved it, right? And stuff gets unplugged. It's a big problem. I've been living with that for a year. I had enough. Let's do something about it. And I get to do things when I get a chance. I'm like everybody else, right? Different priorities. So let me get these out. So that's my phone. Does it need to be 10 foot long? Probably not. But this is one of those good cables that charges really fast. Unplug this and that. The problem is the watch one is very short. Okay, this and that. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I got. This is a wall mount power strip. Which I'm not going to mount on the wall. I'm going to mount it to the back of this. So it's a power strip that not only has the regular power plug, but it also has USBs on both sides. So that's going to allow me to have my phone and my watch. And I got these guys. It's the little stuff, you know? It's little things like this. Quality of life. It seems like a nothing, right? But it makes a big difference. Okay, so these are little, oh, they give you extra ones. Okay. These, you glue them on your surface, either in the back or on top. In my case, I'm going to put them on top. And you corral your cables like this, and they are magnets, all right? And it stops the cable from falling. Genius. You hear the magnet? Okay, so I got a whole bunch. So it's a pack of 8 It's gonna be for both Scott and I. Might as well. Clean this while I'm at it. So that plug thing, you can remove this part right here and then you screw it on to the wall and then you just slide it back on. But then it would be this way. It goes up. I don't know why they did it this way. It would have been much easier if the plug had been here and then you attach it on the back. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to put the nano on the other side right here, and I'm going to put it right here on the back, and I'm going to run my cable, my one and only cable, right here. That's what I'm going to do. Nano tape. I'm excited about this. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but let me tell you, I kid you not, it's been over a year that I've been wanting to do this. I'm going to run it right here at the bottom. So I'm going to put one here. I've had enough. Of those cables showing. And this one goes here. Alright, mission accomplished. Look, I got rid of everything that was on the side of the bed. I only have one cable, okay? And then the only one that's visible, other than the black cable from the plug, is my phone cable, the red one. And that one, I can pull and bring all the way to the bed if I need to. Very often, like most people, I go to bed, look at my phone, and I'm at 5% battery, so it needs to be recharged. So I'm not going to coil that one. It's all in the back. You can't really see it. It's perfect. Yeah. All right. Took me a year. It's progress. All right. So when I come back, the window. Okay, the window. This is going to be difficult because we're going to be backlit no matter what. How am I going to do this? Hold on. All right. So yeah, all of this gotta get cleaned. This is tape from when we put in the window AC thing. So you can tell it's dirty, right? It's never been washed. The problem is that I'm not going to say the original window. It's probably from the 90s when they made the attic a livable room. It's not a tilt window. I have no idea how you clean those because clearly you can only do one half at a time. When I get there, you'll see what I mean. So what I'm going to do is remove the fan and remove the screen, and then we're going to hope for the best. I don't think you can see from here, but it's quite high. So, but it's got to get done because I'm tired of seeing this window. It's like really dirty. It's foggy. I can't see anything. I want the window to be clean, okay? And it's been since we moved in. I never washed it. I have never washed this window. That is the truth, okay? So let's do it. Let's just do it. Sophia's such a slob. She doesn't wash her windows. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. I don't. When you see the height of it, you'll understand. You knock yourself out, okay? If you want to risk it, be my guest. All right, let me see if I can remove this without. Oh shoot. Oh boy. Okay. All right. This should be washed too, by the way. Might as well just take it downstairs and wash this. I mean, you can see the difference, right? All right. I hope you're not scared of heights. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you go ahead and try to climb this window to wash it. Okay, so there is no pin, because I went online. Okay, there's people who say you got to press some pin. There is no pin. Sorry about the noise. There's no pin. Nothing. There is no pin. I don't know how to wash this, so I can climb over and do part of this window on the outside and then move this and do the other side from the bottom. So the top one I can do. The problem is this one. How do you do this one? Because I can move this down, right? I can probably move this up a little bit and then do this part from above, right? And then move this up. I figure this out. All right, let me get my equipment. We gotta figure this out. I gotta wash this window. This is ridiculous. 10 years. Well, more. 14 years. That's right. Look. Yeah. Okay, let's wash the window. It's high. Look, I know what you're gonna say, okay? It's just like the plugs, right? It's totally ridiculous, should have been done a long time ago. I get it. Alright? But this, I'm doing it now. Look. You see the difference? What a view! Yeah, it's high. I can't tell you how high it is. It's the third floor, so... And the ceilings are 9 foot. So... 9, 18. This is probably 8. So you do the math. 26? Yeah, 26 feet. Something like that. Alright. I gotta get rid of this. Though I know what's gonna happen. In about 2 weeks, we're gonna put the air conditioning back on. And we're gonna put new duct tape on the window. So guess what? I'm leaving it. What I'm gonna do is take the screen downstairs and wash it with the hose and bring it back. Oh, what a difference. We got a little bit of sun. They are clean. Oh, yay. It's a nice view from my bed, you know, if you think about it. I mean, aside from the leftover duct tape and the fact that I need to paint the window. I get to see the sun, houses, trees. It's a nice view. It's very pleasant. And then when it snows, it's even better. In the fall, beautiful. So let me do the screen, and then after the screen, I'll do the garden. And then after that, I'll do the lamp. Because that's important. I want to do the lamp. And then all of this stuff is super mundane. I get it, okay? But I said I was going to get things done. This is my goal for like the whole, not the rest of the year, but like most of the summer. I have a ton of things on my list. There are to-dos that I keep on procrastinating, and I got to get them done. And I can't do anything else. This is what I said I was going to do for 2024. I'm knocking things off my list. Wait until you see me with the chainsaw taking down a tree, okay? That's coming soon. Coming soon, I'm telling you. The tree is dead, so it doesn't matter if it's summer or not. But I gotta take down that tree. Okay. All right. Let's go downstairs. I got a screen to hose down. All right, welcome back to the garden. I am going to plant my vegetables today. These are my lettuces from the last time. I have a whole bunch of vegetables I got from the store because my seedlings are not too good. But I do have 4 tomatoes that I did start. And those are the atomic fusions that we really like. So that's the stuff I planted the last time. Kind of happy because my celeriac made it. It's still around. That's good. Cucumbers, 1 didn't make it, so I have 5. And then if you remember the beans I planted, here they are. So some of them are already climbing. The goal is to have them climb all the way up the 2 gates. And secret garden. These are all the wild flower seeds. I'm hoping, could be weeds, who knows, that I planted in another video. So I'm just watering it and we'll see what happens. All right. I think that some of them are flowers, others may not be. I'm just watering it. I planted some here too, but there's too much shade from this hosta, and they're definitely going to be divided. And actually what I'm going to do in the fall is divide them and put them on the side of the house over there by Ed. I bet you want to see the other side of the garden, right? So let's go. This I didn't do anything yet. This is going to be for Swiss chards. I don't have much room. It's going to fill up real fast. Okay. Aster. Lavender's in bloom. It's gorgeous. Yellow rose, forgot its name. Olympiad. It's blooming, but it's got only 2 canes. I don't know. It's not doing too well. The John Paul II is gorgeous. We have the Granny Smith apple tree. I think there's very little apples this year. We had major storms that took down all of the flowers. So it's not an apple year. Hostas, big grass. Here's my hydrangea. It's gonna have a lot of flowers this year. The cabbage I planted seems to be doing okay. And then we have daylilies here. Look at the potatoes all the way in the back. Black Eye Susan. The name escapes me. That's the minty lemon balm, oregano. These are the fennel from the last time. Empire apple. We have some apples, not a lot. More oregano. My elecampane. Fig tree is getting really big. Finally. Last year was really tiny. It's getting big this year. That big thing here you see with a bumblebee, that's valerian. That's St. John's wort. Then we have aster, daisies, and then all manner of mints, including bergamot. And they need water. And that's my honeysuckle. So, yep. That's the backyard. Looking pretty good. Alright, so what am I going to do? I'm going to start with the row here. I'm going to do all the peppers. And then I'll finish with the tomatoes. It's going to fill up real fast. But I'm going to try to make it a little bit tighter this year with less room. One, because they give each other shade. And two, I think I had too much room in between rows last year. So that's less weeding, number one. And number two, when you water one, you water the other. I don't know if that makes sense. These are Scott's bell peppers. I have 2 red, 2 purple, 2 green, and 2 yellows. Alright, tomatoes. Last year I put them a little bit too much against the fence, and what happened is that my beagle figured out a way to nib at them, and he was just pulling and ate a whole bunch. So I'm going to move them a little bit more towards the center of the aisle. So I have 4 right there in the red pot. These are mine. These are my heirloom Atomic Fusion that I really like. They taste like basil. They're purple and orange. They're really, really good. I got the seeds from a lady in Ohio 2.5 years ago, and I keep on collecting seeds, so I only have 4 that made it. These are Cherokee Purple. There's one big boy, and let me see, what's this one? This is a sliced tomato. And then over there, I'm gonna do 2 cherry that grow pretty tall. They're gonna go all the way up here. They're not gonna cast too much of a shade, maybe a little bit on here, but that's all right because most of the sun south is this way, so most of the sun is gonna be on this side anyway. So let me get started. I'm gonna start with mine, and what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of manure and a little bit of that potting tomato potting organic soil for veggies in it. And tomatoes, you plant them the stem in like a good 5 inches. Even if you got leaves, you just plant them as much as you can into the ground. That's the best way to get them to root. So let's get started. That's it for gardening for this video. I didn't finish everything I wanted to do. I still have 2 hot peppers over there. One is a jalapeno and the other one is a Anaheim. Hot pepper, I'm going to put them there. I still have 2 fennel, no, not fennel, dill. I have to plant. I have 1 leftover tomato that didn't fit. I may put it on the deck. And then in between here, I have to put marigold. I have to do a row of radishes. I have to do a row of turnip in the front, another row of lettuces, the mesclun one, and then I have to do my chards right here. Put the dill in the corner over there. It's, you know, I'll do that maybe when I come back. Right now I gotta go. I have a doctor's appointment. So that's it for gardening. Alright, welcome back. You are in my office. Well, nothing much has changed. I removed the valances. I don't know if you noticed. And I'm going to talk about lamps. So this lamp I found years ago, probably at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, whatever, one of those. And I had 2. One of them cracked, so I got rid of it, and I'm left with this one, which has been an office lamp for quite some time, but it's too high, and when I'm sitting down, I kind of have the light bothering me. And the other day, I was garbage picking, and I found this gorgeous thing here. That's a Blanc de Chine. It needs to be cleaned, but the guy cut the cable. He cut the cord. A lot of people do that, I guess, for safety reason. It's a vintage. My hunch is that it lights up on the inside as well. This rice paper right here. It's probably from the 60s. It's in very good condition. What I'm going to do is use the wire from the lamp that I currently have and do a switcheroo. It's really beautiful, but it's dirty, and that's okay. I suspect it was rewired already. And I would not be able to tell you exactly how old it is. But it's beautiful. And I'd much rather have this than the lamp from wherever I got that one. I'm pretty sure it was Home Goods. So eventually I have to be on the lookout for a better shade, because the shade that I have is the drum shade, and those need Shantong shade, like a pagoda type shade. Let's start. Now the only thing is, I don't know if the original cable was a two-way switch, if there was a switch for this part here that has the rice paper and then one for the top, if they light up at the same time. I'm hoping they light up at the same time because I don't have a two-way switch. So the one thing I need to make sure I do is put everything back in the right order. So 1, 2, and the base. 1, 2, and the base. Alright. And I was correct. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? There's a light bulb inside. It's not complicated. The one that's on the inside is a socket that doesn't have a switch, right? And what you do is that on one side you put one of each cable, and on the other side you put one of each cable. So on a regular lamp you would put the white on one side, the black on one side. Or if it's both the same color, you would just put one of each. With this, because it's a split, let's say I have two cables, right? Which I probably do because I'm replacing all the cables, and they soldered it instead of doing the little screw thing. So what I'm going to do is replace it. I have another one. That's another socket that doesn't have the switch. It's just screws, right? So I'm going to keep the cable from my original lamp. That's going to go to the top. And I'm going to cut here and strip it. And then I got a kit from another lamp for a new lamp. So I'm going to take that. So that's how I know I have two cables, one black and one white, right? So that's going to get stripped to where one side is stripped anyway. So that one is going to be the plug. The other one I'm going to cut the plug. Here we go. That's already stripped too. Okay. So on the new socket, that's for the inside of the lamp. On one side I have one white, one brown. And on the other side I have one white and one brown. Okay. Then the brown will go up to the main light and the white will go down to the plug. Does that make sense? Okay, so this works. All right, it's nicely taped. I did choose to put the new bulb because I don't know how much life this one has left in it, and quite frankly I don't feel like reopening the whole thing. So let me unplug it. We're gonna put this baby back on because it's got to be on in order for me to be able to put the rest of the lamp together. I want to see what this looks like with the inner light. Oh, hold on. Let's turn it on. Ooh. Can you see it? Oh, this is so cool. So cool. And here goes. We know it was going to be the wrong shade. Let me turn the ceiling lights on. Not that it makes much a difference. But it's a much better lamp. Man, that lamp is awesome. So in case you're looking for lamps like this, they are called Blonde Sheen. I'll put it on the screen. Let me turn it off so you can see it as just a night light. Isn't it beautiful? So in my travels, as I trash pick, there's no doubt at some point I'm going to come across a large Shantung type shade, and I'm very patient. Might take 2 years. I'll wait and I'll find it because shades can be very expensive. But this is a much better lamp than the one from Home Goods. This is beautiful. What a find. What a find. It was a little tricky to rewire, but wow. Oh, I love it. I'm super excited about the lamp. I've been wanting to do this lamp since I found it, actually. Initially I was going to sell it, and I said, nah, you know what, it's perfect for the office, and it is just perfect for the office. I can't stop looking at it. All right, send me good vibes, knocking on wood that I find the right shade. In my little travels, there's shades on the street all the time. I don't pick them because I didn't need a shade, but now I do. So I'm going to pay attention, close attention to shades. One with a gold silk on the inside would be perfect. You never know, I may find one. And if not, maybe I'll find it on the Facebook Marketplace. But let's wait for the street find first. Beautiful lamp. They are quite expensive. They really are quite expensive. It's beautiful craftsmanship. I mean, it is a gorgeous lamp, and it's vintage. I'd rather have that. Yeah, it's definitely the wrong shade right now, but that's okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. There was a little bit of everything. I'm so glad I'm going through my list and getting things done. So to recap, today, curtain down. I did all of my cable management in my by my bedside table. Thank goodness, it was about time. Yeah, right. Finally cleaned that window. I did some gardening, and I did the lamp. I'm excited about the lamp. So that would be it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe right in the corner. And I hope I'm motivating you to tackle those little mundane stuff we keep procrastinating. and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!